Hello and welcome to Destination 6 of our French journey. This is the historic Roman town of Perigueux, steeped in history. This is the Roman tower there you see. I think there's a couple of those towers still left. Lots of the places we stayed at on this journey were pretty much a basic accommodation, student accommodation. We kind of kept it to a budget of 60 to 70 euros, but this one was quite a surprise. It's a beautiful little apartment, almost like a home from home. Stone walls, overlooking the square, and as you see it's a lovely square, but it was very, very noisy at night. Some kind of party or celebration was going on, very lively. It was ever so comfortable and relaxing. We really enjoyed staying here. And for the price, I think this one was 70 euros. It was incredible value, right in the centre of the town as well. The centre of Perigueux is very, very beautiful. As you can see, untouched from centuries ago. It's a lovely walk, and we were fortunate with the weather. It's a beautiful day. The tour journey started very wet and windy up north, if you've seen those. And as we got further south, Bordeaux and now Perigueux, the weather picked up, and it was delightful. Such a beautiful place. These little market towns and historic towns always seem to be well decorated. I'm not sure what the purpose of the hanging decorations were, but it is fascinating, and lots of these little towns having these kind of decorations. This store here has significant historic relevance. I think it goes back to medieval times, and I'm not quite sure of the history, but it's a lovely place. This was Swarovski's shop. And again, here's the architecture, the turrets. Very beautiful. Lots of cafes to sit and drink. We called in here, this is quite interesting. It's a local artist. Well, we thought it was a local artist, obviously a very impressionistic style. But he's actually a British artist, David Farron. And these little paintings here were only about €140. We did end up buying one just as a souvenir, and his artwork is absolutely beautiful. So for a small work of art for €140 was good value, we thought, an original piece. But you expect French Impressionist paintings style in a French art gallery, and there's actually an English artist. This is a famous historic Freemasons building. It was destroyed in the war, and I believe it was rebuilt in exactly the same style. So rather than modernising it, they just replicated how it stood from pre-war. Going to get onto the historic Roman sites. The Suna apparently was some Roman goddess, and within that tower was a statue of her. But no one was allowed to go into the tower apparently, so you were supposed to leave your offerings outside. It's amazing, it's nearly 2,000 years old and still standing. We really are accidental tourists. We walk around these places fascinated by the history and architecture, but we don't really know a lot about it to pass on to you guys. There are lots of YouTube videos on places like this that go far more deeper into the history. We're just enjoying the view and enjoying the ambience in the place, and I hope you enjoy that too. Blue part of this plan there just replicates where you see on this mansion building is where the old Roman foundations are still present. Rather than waste good stone, they would just build on top. Why not? this was really fascinating. These are the old ruins of an amphitheatre, and as you can see through the tunnels, this is where the gladiators would come out and into the arena. But this is still just forms part of the park, so it's not sort of fenced off or anything like that. You can just play in the park and walk around these impressive remains. See on the left there, you can still see the facing bricks, some of them still intact. But even just this, the remains of this structure is really fascinating. Perigueux has to be one of the best cities on our journey. Not just a medieval city, but a Roman city, and with so many archaeological sites to see, like the walls and the amphitheatre. It's got something for everybody, and the centre of the town is just so pleasant to walk through. So I hope you enjoyed walking through Perigueux with us. We've certainly enjoyed this one. The weather was beautiful, and I'd highly recommend Perigueux as a place to visit. We did travel from here to the caves of La Sousse, but unfortunately our camera work wasn't too good. So it's only about half an hour's drive from Perigueux. If you are out this way, there where the famous cave paintings are. You can't actually video in or take photographs inside the caves, and the caves you see are just a replica, but it's still really fascinating to see those replica paintings in the museum. So hope you enjoyed walking around with us, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching, and if you did like it, please give us a like and subscribe. YouTube's not very good at sharing videos unless more people like and subscribe, so look forward to seeing the next one. Thanks very much.